Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, there's this ridiculous narrative going on that all these chicks like, yay, we're in college and we're the most educated group of women ever. We're outdoing men.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Guys, it's all cap. All right, it's all cap because all these chicks are going to college, but a good chunk of them are miserable. As 54% of women in college have said that their mental health has worsened since they started school. 54%. And over half of women say that they have some type of loneliness, worry, anxiety, or depression. Think about that for a second, guys. So these chicks, they go to school. I can't wait to go to college. Yay, it's going to be great. And they're miserable. So guys, we're going to go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok to look at some of this foolishness. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, because it really helps keep this channel going. Check out my second channel, linked in the description, guys, and check out the playlist at the end. And let's get into this.
I'm in college and I feel so alone.
There it is.
I am literally like so sad. Like I don't go out anymore. I don't go out on the weekends. I sit in my room. I literally like watch Netflix.
Look at that.
I like my life right now is so boring. I feel like there's this hole in my life and I just can't, like, I'm just bored. Like I need something to like nothing's exciting. Like I'm just so bored and so like fed up, like the same routine. Like I feel like I'm just going through the motions and like everything's like so burnt out. Like I hate my job. I am so bored of school. Like I really just need a boyfriend. Like okay. Like I just need something to spice my life up. Like I am so bored. Like this is a cry for help, please. I've been watching Laguna Beach and I don't know if y'all know what it is, but it's basically like teenagers that lived on the beach in the 2000s and like their life is so fun. Like I'm just so. And then I could go down a rabbit hole of like things that are like wrong in my life. Not in a sorority, don't have a lot of friends, don't have a boyfriend. Like I could just start spiraling, but I'm trying not to. But it's hard.
So this chick, she's probably like a sophomore or a junior, right? And so she probably spent her whole freshman year and now this is where she is.
I am just praying that next year is like way better. Like that's what I'm like relying on. Like I only have one more year of college.
Oh, she's a junior.
Because I'm gonna go to nursing school like after next year, hopefully. I mean, if that works out. Like I'm not even doing good in my classes right now, so I can't even get into that right now. Like that's a whole nother no. But yeah, I am just really like, yeah, sad. So just that I'd come on here and rant and maybe someone can relate. I don't know.
There it is, guys. All these girls, yay, we're in college. We're having so much fun. It's great, right? And now look at them. Guys, her hashtags, hashtag college, hashtag anxiety, hashtag depression, hashtag loneliness, hashtag ugh. And all these other girls in her comments, guys, are all saying same thing. Someone says, this is why I switched to an online school. Look at that. Clown world.
I hate college and I wish I didn't.
There it is.
I'm a senior and I'm literally so close to the finish line, and yet I'm not having a good time. Like I don't want to be here. I literally was on the phone with my mom this morning and she was just talking to me and I was like tearing up because I was like, I want to go home. Like I want to go somewhere else. Like I just don't want to be here right now, and I know I have to, and there's part of me that just like feels guilty for feeling that way because I'm so close to the end, and I feel
now, you guys noticed that the previous girl, she was a junior. This girl's a senior, right? And I guarantee she's just like the previous girl. She's probably been pumped and dumped by the Chad, right? When she was a freshman and a sophomore, right? And now she's sad.
I feel like I should be enjoying my last moments here and like making the most out of it and like going and doing things and just trying to enjoy it, even though I know that I haven't really had the best experience here for a long time. But I am literally one foot out the door, and I have been for over a year now, and I'm just so ready to graduate and so ready for whatever comes next. And I'm hoping that whatever comes next just feels better for me and I enjoy it more. Like, I'm kind of scared that that's not going to be the case, and it's just a me problem, but also I'm like, it has to get better at some point. There's no way that this is just how I'm going to live my life and like live it kind of like borderline miserably. Like, I'm not miserable. I'm doing fine. Like, I can handle all of it, and yet I just also am not enjoying it, and like I'm not having a good time. And it's funny because there's a part of me that like has aspects of college that she really loves. Like, I love the learning aspect. I love walking around campus. I go to a really pretty school. I love walking around. I love the feeling of knowing that
Guys, so she's at UCLA, okay? Just in case you're wondering. And guys, I counted the top one to like 35 comments on this video are all chicks talk about how miserable they were at college. And isn't that funny, guys? How the narrative is completely different. It's because chicks sell each other on this foolishness. College is going to be fun and awesome, just like the movies. Banging a bunch of dudes, this is going to be fun and awesome because you're an ethicist, right? And these aren't things that make chicks happy. They just aren't.
I'm in college, like, it feels good. And yet there's another part of me that just is absolutely like dreading being back and just like is so ready to leave. I think a lot of it is like the social aspect. I never found my community here.
Because women hate each other.
Rocky college experience. I made a video on this, but it's been rocky and all that. But also just like, I don't know, I've just always felt very alone, and I definitely know that I don't thrive in this environment. It is just not for me. It tends to kind of like take a hit at my mental health no matter.
And you think the work world's gonna be better? Guys, if you can't handle college, how are you supposed to handle a real job?
How hard I try to not let it. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. It's a lot. I feel very lonely. I feel just not great mentally, physically. Like, I feel like I've gone through a lot while I've been here, and it weighs heavy on me, and I don't know, like,
please.
That's just been my college experience as a whole. So anyways, like I said, I'm close to the end, and I know I have to just push through, but despite that, I am just so ready, literally. So I'm like counting down the days almost. I'm like trying to graduate early just so that I can get out here as soon.
Look at that.
Get out of here as soon as possible. And again, I wish I didn't feel that way. I wish I could enjoy the last moments, because I know I'm never going to be in college again, but this is just me, and this is how I feel, and I'm sure that there are other people who feel this way and maybe can understand what I mean when I say that I just not having a good time. I hate college.
There it is, guys. Because have you ever seen any post on like Facebook, Instagram, or any news story talking about this? No, it's all about, oh, these girls go off to college and they're gonna have the greatest time, right? Free, women are free, we're empowered, right? Guys, are hashtags, hashtag college, hashtag UCLA, hashtag loneliness, hashtag depressed, hashtag mental health. Look at that. Clown world.
To be very, very honest, I actually despise my time in college.
There it is.
And
right
truthfully,
there.
I don't like thinking about the past because, one, why would I? It was the past and I didn't like it. But I think there's an important lesson to be learned here. You'll hear people say a lot, oh my gosh, like college is the best time of my life. Like I would do anything to go back to college. And I never felt that way, and I still do not feel that way. And a lot of people, in a way, kind of peaked in their life when they went to college. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that if you are in the category of me where you did not like your time in college, then you kind of feel a little bad about yourself because you're like, wow, did I miss out on a really great time? Like, is this the best my life is going to get and I kind of just ruined it? You know, stuff like that. You kind of feel just very, I don't know, othered. But then I think about it even more and I'm like, why am I upset that I didn't peak in college? Because I feel like that just means there are many more opportunities for me in the future to peak.
If she believes that.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, come on. Guys, if she didn't... There's no... Okay, knuckleheads like this, guys, I guarantee you that she didn't major in anything worth a damn. So she's probably an English major, communications, blah, 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 right? So what more does she have for herself outside of having fun in college? At least there's some 304s who had fun in college, who peaked in college. You know what I'm saying? Nailed Chad, nailed Tyrone, right? At least they can look back on that. This chick's gonna end up alone with cats and not even be able to say she had fun in college.
You know? And I think it was just very clear and adamant the second that I graduated, like quite literally the second that I graduated, I felt so much more bliss. Like I went to Puerto Rico with my good friends. I had an amazing time. And ever since then, my life has literally gone exponentially up. And yes, I graduated college, but I'm also in grad school now. So do I regret going to college? No, because I quite literally needed it to go to grad school.
You're still in college, you moron. Just say grad school is college. What are you talking about?
And I would never regret college because obviously I learned a lot and I have a great lesson that I've learned from there. But the second I went to grad school and the second I actually started grad school, my life literally, skyrocketed. I have never felt more togetherness, more bliss than in this moment right now going to grad school. And I think that's just to say to people that also feel like they didn't love college and they feel kind of bad about it, because a lot of people did love college and you feel like, oh, maybe I missed out on experience. There is more for you than loving college. There is better opportunities for you out there than college.
So, guys, isn't it funny how you don't see these feminists and all this stuff saying this? They're still trying to funnel chicks into college, right?
Life starts now. Life just starts now. And just because you had a terrible, terrible experience through college does not mean the rest of your experiences through life is going to be the same way. Take me, for example, okay? 90% of my time in college, awful, until probably the last 2 months of college where I met new friends and I loved them. And, point being, 80% of my time in college sucked.
That's probably because you're a drama queen, you're mean, you're loud, you're rude, right? Guys, come on. I had a blast in college. Because guys, college is a time in your life where, guys, and I worked 2 jobs in college too, and I managed to have fun. You have the least amount of responsibilities as an adult in your life when you are in college. So if this chick couldn't have a good time then, please.
Second I left college, everything started getting better. Everything started getting better. So maybe college just wasn't the environment for you. Maybe it wasn't. Because in my case, being out of school and then going to grad school, that was the environment for me.
You're still in school, you moron!
Around people who are a lot more like-minded, that is the environment for me. Getting a shell shock and going to a completely different state for school, for grad school, that is the environment for me. So don't be sad that you didn't peak in college. Don't be sad that you feel this type of way about college. Because yeah, it sucks seeing everyone else be like, oh my god, I loved college, I want to go back so bad. And you're like, no, I would do absolutely anything to never go back. Because there's more out there. There is more out there. To be very...
This chick is cooked, man. Completely unaware that if she didn't manage to have a good time and make friends until the last part of her college experience, that's her fault. And she's probably a knucklehead loudmouth, right? And everyone at her grad school is just as annoying, pretentious, and self-centered as she is. And guys, these people in her comments, I struggled with mental health in college. And my college was ultra focused on academics. I was ready to leave. College was so traumatic. Please, guys, these chicks go to college and they hate it. But they will not come out and say it en masse to try and keep other girls from doing this. Just like how they tell girls to put off having kids. All of these girls who are young say they don't want kids. And then that biological clock starts ticking. And then they're all miserable on Instagram and TikTok about their IVF journey and how hard it is. But anyways, guys, what do you think? You know? These chicks are in college and they're miserable. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys.